What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm answering your questions which have been submitted via YouTube and Instagram because I have 1,000 subscribers now, so thank you so much for that. Jimin's #1 fan has submitted 5 questions. So the first one is, what is your favourite sport? Now, I like many sports, so football, skateboarding because that is a sport, basketball, but I would say that football and skateboarding are my faves. I'd say at the moment football because I haven't been able to skate in ages due to the weather. But yeah, I'd say football's the best. Skating comes very close. Second question is, other than 1,000 subscribers, what has been your favourite thing of this year? So that's a very good question. I would say, hold on, I'm just trying to look it up. Just looking at my stats. Is the shows that I don't know. My favourite thing is getting my new DJ controller. My Hercules DJ control Impulse 500. That's been my favourite thing about 2025 other than getting my new DJ controller. Okay, the third question is, do you hear the sleigh bells ringing? What? Yeah? Okay. Question 4. Oh my god, what's your favourite thing about Marvel? I could go on, sorry my chair's so squeaky. I could go on about Marvel for days. My favourite thing about it? The films? I really don't know. So my favourite heroes are Captain America, Spider-Man, Hawkeye, Star-Lord. Like, they're my favourite characters. Yeah, I'd say they're my faves. So yeah, they're my favourite heroes, my favourite Marvel movies. My favourite recent Marvel movie is the new Captain America one that came out in February, I'm pretty sure. I love that one. And the Avengers movie from 2012, that's my favourite Marvel movie out of like all of them. So I hope that's answered the question. Question 5, what is the best song, like my favourite song that I've made and my least favourite song that I've made? Okay, let me just pull up Spotify real quick. I've only released 4 songs this year. Last year I released 7 each. I'm hoping to have a new song out for January, by the way. This is the first place that you've heard it. I haven't announced it anywhere else. Okay. My favourite song that I've made is between Let Me In and Selector because of the genre. Quite like the UK garage influences in it. My least favourite song I've made is probably No. Wait, KNOW. That was the 4th song I've released on all platforms, and I didn't really, some days I really dislike that song. Other days I can tolerate it. I think for some reason, I don't know why, I changed up my production style for when I started producing music on all platforms. So Na Na Na, I Want You, Summer Bass and No are just, oh dear, are just completely not my style. I really do not know why I changed up. Maybe it's because that's the type of music I thought would do well. But like, I can still listen to the songs, I can still tolerate them. But I'm actually finding my style a bit more now. I think I was taking influences from many different artists. Yeah, I really don't know what my intentions were with that song, because I was finding random vocal samples that sound pretty awful and making a bass, but BandLab sounds, I don't know, the instruments on BandLab aren't the greatest. Okay, so that's it for Jimin's #1 fans questions. Thank you for submitting them. Let's go on to the questions submitted via YouTube. So we have 1, 2, 3. 3 questions from YouTube. So we have 2 from Tratini and 1 from Magathosaurus. So let's go for Magathosaurus first. So it's what song and mix of yours are you most proud of? So yeah, the song that I'm most proud of is Select All Let Me In. Mix. Let's do that as one of my DJ mixes that I'm most proud of. So one of the DJ mixes that I'm most proud of is... I was really disappointed that it didn't... It's on 150 views because of copyright, but I adore this mix so much. Is my light shining on my iPad? A bit. This one here, I love this video so much, and I was really disappointed that it didn't perform as well as I hoped it did, but that's fine because it's still got 23 likes, so 23 people enjoyed it. That's 23 people. That's good. So that's my favourite mix that I've done. My favourite remix that I've done, let's have a look. Releases. Oh no. Well, I've made tons of remixes. Not all of them are on YouTube. What ones are on YouTube? Sugar on My Tongue remix. The 1999. Denial is a River. Espresso. That's a mashup. Sad Song. Oh wow, look, I found my last Q&A video. I answer your questions from 1 year ago. Let's find the specific date that that video was uploaded. Oh dear. Let me... My teeth! Look at those teeth! Oh my god, they really have changed in a year. This was specifically uploaded on the 20th of October last year. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted there. My favourite remix that I've ever made. I've quite a lot of my remixes I've made I enjoy. I quite like my remix of Domino by Stray Kids. That's quite a good one. My Denial is a River remix did well, and I'm glad it did because I was really proud of it. Yeah, they're the 2 that come to mind. I'm sure there's more, but I can't really think of them. Okay, next question. These 2 are both from Tratini. These questions link nicely together. So the first one is, what piece of advice would you give someone just starting out in DJing and music production? And the second one is, what's one bit of advice you wish you'd been told when starting out? Okay, so piece of advice I'd give someone starting out in DJing and music production. I don't want to be too general and just say practice, but practicing is the best way to improve. Sorry, I'm doing all that. Practicing is the best way to improve. I would say post the journey on social media, because recently I've been posting little 60-second day in life vlogs on Instagram, and they do quite well. Just showing the journey of your DJing or music production, because it will eventually gain traction, which is what happened with my YouTube shorts. I would do day, say 2, of uploading a DJ mix every day until I hit 1,000 subscribers, and that worked. I made it up to day 19. On day 1 I was on 933 subscribers, and then day 19 is the day that I reached 1,000. So showing that journey is really good. So yeah, that's the one piece of advice I've given to someone starting out in DJing and music production. And the piece of advice I wish I'd been told when starting out, this will apply to both DJing and music production. I found that every time I'd watch tutorials, everyone would have all the fancy high-end equipment already, but you can start with cheap equipment, or say in DJing, Pioneer is the leading brand, but I use Hercules decks. But I can still DJ on them well. Just because everyone has Pioneer, but I've got Hercules, doesn't necessarily mean that it's a skill difference. So any gear is good just to get practice on. So my piece of advice I wish I'd been told is, don't compare your DJ gear to other people's because some are really expensive. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's it for YouTube questions. Now we're going on to Instagram questions. Okay, so I said I have 7 questions on one of my Instagram, and then I have 3 on the other, so that's 10 questions. Was it 2? I don't know. I have at max 10 questions to answer for this part. However, I forgot that I submitted my own questions. So one of the questions I've submitted myself is, why are you so cool? That is a really good question. It's my swag, it's my music taste, it's my fashion style. Stop, this is so cringe. Yeah, I'm cool, apparently, according to myself. Okay, I also asked another question which I think is quite good, which I wanted to answer, is what is the best Tesco meal deal? Best meal deal for me is their smoked bacon sarnie sandwich, salt and vinegar discos, and a Coke Zero. Or just a full fat Coke, depending on how I'm feeling on the day. Let's go on to questions people have actually asked me now. Tritini has also been active on Instagram. They have given me 3 questions on Instagram. So the first one is, when is your next 80s mix dropping? That will be soon. That will be... Let me whip out my content calendar schedule thing real quick. Okay. So this video is being uploaded on Wednesday the 17th. There'll be another DJ mix on the 21st. On the 24th is going to be something which I can't say. And then the 28th will be a DJ mix. On Wednesday the 31st, because my strategy is DJ mixes on Sunday and other videos on Wednesdays, and then when I have a new song released, the visualizer or music video or whatever for that song will be on the Friday. So on Wednesday the 31st will be my next 80s mix. Let me write that down. Ending off the year with an 80s mix, so get excited please. Okay, I've written that one down. Thank you. The next question from Tritini is, apart from James Hype, laughing emoji, who is someone you'd love to work with in the future? Well, apart from James Hype, so yeah, one of the DJs would have been James Hype, but apparently I'm not allowed to mention him. So there's quite a few DJs. Tita Lau, it'd be amazing to work with her because she's such a huge inspiration for me. Then you've got some garage DJs like Interplanetary Criminal, Bush Baby, Silver Bumper. All those DJs I'd absolutely love to work with because of the similar genres. I feel like we can make some good music, do some cool back-to-back mixes, that'd be fun. And then the final question from Tritini is, what's your goal, in brackets S, for 2026? Okay, I don't want to reveal all of my goals, but I'll reveal most. So on YouTube, I want to hit 2,500 subscribers, which my uncle actually gave me that number. And I was like, oh, that is actually a really good number. Because I was struggling to think, do I go for 2,000? Do I go for higher? What do I go for? 2,500 seems like a good shout, so I thought I'd use that number. 2,500 subscribers. I think my channel is on about 105,000 views in total at the moment, so getting 200,000 views would be cool. Not music goals, but get into the college that I want to get into, get good GCSE grades. Now linking back to music, I want to release songs every other month. So there should be, because the month of May is going to be really busy because of GCSE revision, but it should be January, February, I've messed up, should be January, March, May, July, September and November. So there should be, of course that makes sense because it's half a year. So there should be 6 releases next year, but we'll have to see because of GCSE revision, but I hope I can do it. I also just hope I don't lose any motivation for making music at all. So that also links into Martin's question, which is next targets. 2,500 subscribers. I want to play some more shows and gigs and parties and stuff like that next year to get more experience. When I get a job, if I do get a job next year, start saving up for a proper music production software, so not BandLab. I will not have to use BandLab anymore. It will be between FL Studio and Logic because I've tried Ableton before, and I know I've been recommended Ableton before. It's just such a confusing layout for me, so I'd probably go FL Studio or Logic Pro. But at the college I want to get into, they use Logic Pro in the music production course, which is what I want to get into. So I'll see what it's like using Logic in the music course, and if it'd be something I'd want to use for personal projects as well, or if I should get FL. However, I just realised I would need a MacBook for Logic because I use Windows, so most likely FL I'd be saving up for next, but they're really expensive. I know it's absolutely amazing, but proper good music production software is extremely expensive. So yeah, that'll be a goal, something to either get next year or just start saving for next year, because I can't stay in BandLab for too long. My music quality will just kind of do that. Okay. Another question on Instagram is from ShadowV5. It says, if a fan wanted to build you a Discord server for your YouTube with all that safety features, is it okay? Maybe. I mean, I don't use Discord personally. When I'm older, a Discord server would be cool, but it's not something that I would need right now, but it's a cool idea. So these two are from Oscar Evans Music. So first one is, if you could DJ anywhere, where would it be? No, I love Ibiza, but I think it would be really cool DJing on a rooftop in New York at night time, and you've got all the beautiful lights on. Same with like a really cool location. Oh, Times Square. It'd be fun to DJ there. In Seoul or Tokyo, they're really pretty cities. Also at the beach. Fistral Beach in Newquay is my favourite beach, and it would be so cool to DJ with the sunset in the background and everyone surfing on the waves. That'd be cool. Then also Hawaii, because I've heard there's nice beaches there. And the next question is, and the final question for this Q&A, what was the song that got you into house/dance music? Now, if we're classing, so yeah, I'll talk about house music in a sec, but just dance music in general would be a song of Marshmallows. So I got into Marshmallow and just the idea of DJing back in around 2018, 2019. So that's when I kind of discovered EDM and trap and main stage festival type EDM music. But it was during COVID where I wanted to discover DJs that don't make that genre, and I discovered James Hype, and then that's how I got into house music. So I'd say the track that got me into house music, would probably be Afraid by James Hype. I absolutely love that song. Every time the music video came on MTV, I'd always watch it. I still love the song today. I'd say that's the song that made me realise that DJing and music production is definitely for me. And well, I've stuck with it and got 1,000 subscribers now. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, make sure to subscribe so I can hit 2,500 by the end of 2026. Let's quickly experiment with my ring light. Oh, these colours are fun. Oh, I'm blue. That's a lot of colours. Oh, that's too bright. There we go, I had it on this orangey type setting. Well, thank you for watching. Bye.